Hello, and have we got a good show lined up for you tonight?
We'll also have a new competition for you.
Right, mods and rockers, punks and skinheads, they're all cults that have probably caused World War III in most homes at some time or other. Anyway, in this week's Talkback film, a group of girls from Belfast take a light-hearted look at the attitudes towards the various cults here in Northern Ireland.
I'm Joanne. I'm 16 years old and I consider myself an individual. I dress to suit myself, but others want to make me conform, like my mother.
Joanne, what time did you say you'd be in at?
I don't know what time I'll be in at.
And you're not going anywhere looking like that.
Why, what's the matter with it?
Well, I don't like it.
You won't have to look at me.
That's my blight.
Well, I'm going out.
Joanne.
Mothers never leave you alone.
Today my friends and I are planning to head into town. It's always the same when you want to go out. Wear this. You can't possibly wear that. That's why I have to get a respectable distance from the house before adding the finishing touches.
There's no way you could have done this before you came out, Joanne.
No, sure you're enjoying it, aren't you, Marie?
No, you can't do it when you're in the house.
Your mother suppose, yeah?
I do it at the car window. Do you? At the car mirror, you know the ones that they have in the side.
Phone boxes are quite good.
What?
Yeah, phone boxes, you know, like.
But I mean the
Superman.
hassles that you go through. And it's all right. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I know, it's stupid.
Honestly. I mean, you think you'd be allowed to dress the way you want with no hassles from the
I know,
family?
because if it's my hair.
Right. Mum, ready? Let's go.
Everybody else, don't change yourself to suit everybody else. They staring at your ceiling through all of the night, and out to haunt you come the ghosts of your life. You bury your head in a...
Does anyone else have problems about the way they dress? Well, we thought we'd go and ask a few people.
So how you calling? What are you doing?
I know, just looking around the market, got a jacket, and got a piece of jewellery.
Well, tell me this, why do you wear the jewellery, the makeup, the hair? I mean, is it a fashion,
It is a fashion. It's an old fashion in the 70s. There was glam rock with Mark Bolan and Alice Cooper.
Yeah. It's worth the bother. You get hassled a lot.
I don't get hassled too much, but, I don't mind. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I get a few kicks from it.
The Mods are one of the biggest cult groups in the north. They're a pretty slick bunch. Neatly turned out and on the face of it conformist. They appeal across the religious divide and can be found in most Ulster towns.
So, tell me why you're a mod.
Well, through the job, I became aware of the 60s and things like that. And I've always had a love of 60s music, and gradually just got into it more as time went on. I became more interested in the fashions and the music, the general lifestyle of the 60s.
Well, why did you decide to go back to the 60s? Because it means before your time,
Well,
basically.
times nowadays were better than they are now.
Do you think so?
They're more optimistic than they are now.
Well, where'd you get your clothes and things from now, since it's...
Well, generally you have to go to menswear shops, things like that. Some shops in London do cater directly for mods, but it's too commercial.
Are they
Everyone has
expensive?
it. They are expensive, yeah.
Where'd you get the money from? Do a lot of mods have trouble getting jobs?
Yeah.
Because of the way they look?
Well, not generally the boys, more the girls have the problems with jobs, but fellas are, it's generally easier for them.
And so do you get much hassle from prospective employers or parents because of your appearance?
Well, not really. No, not my parents don't worry what way I dress. I mean, they're all for me going out as a mod, and for employers, well, more or less, it's worse for the girls. The fellas are okay. I mean, they can dress up really nifty in suits and all, whereas girls are concerned, we more or less wear, all second-hand clothing, and it's not really what they would call up to fashion. So if you were going for a job interview, you would be disregarded for your appearance, although we think it's neat for our cult, although they don't accept it.
At the other end of the spectrum are the punks. They're the rough diamonds of the local cult scene, at odds to most of society's values.
So why are you a punk?
It's a sick society and we're not part of that society, we want to be part of it.
When did you become a punk?
About 5 years ago.
What do you like about being a punk?
Nobody can tell you what to do. No restrictions. You can have a good time.
And Mick, when did you become a punk?
7.5 years ago.
Still do it?
Pardon?
Why do you still do it then?
Because it's crazy, it's just my image.
Did you not get much hassle?
I get plenty of it.
Like the way you dress?
How would you get used to it after a while, like, you know?
See you tomorrow then.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Bye.
Don't change yourself to suit everybody else.
Remember, if you have an idea